Martha, welcome back. I love having you on the show, and I want to know everything about this Uber Eats thing. I want to get into all the stuff. By the way, if you haven't seen the doc on Martha, please watch the documentary. It is one of the best documentaries out there. You're so great in it.
Thank you.
I was doing a little research because it's been Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary. Okay,
Yeah, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal, and I was looking, and you've been impersonated. You're one of the most impersonated characters on Saturday Night Live, the most impersonated people, real people on Saturday Night Live. You've been impersonated 9 times on Saturday Night Live. Different. There's Janine Garofalo, Nancy Walls-Carell, Anna Gasteyer, Amy Poehler, Rachel Dratch, David Spade, Kristen.
He's my favorite. David's my favorite.
Spade.
He was wearing my poncho.
Oh, was he wearing your real poncho?
Yeah, the real poncho.
He does. He's a method actor. Yeah. Kristen Wiig, Kate McKinnon, Chloe Feynman. Do you enjoy seeing a Martha Stewart impression?
Yeah, I love it.
You do.
Yeah, imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Yes, it is.
And you might as well be imitated.
Would you ever want to host Saturday Night Live one day?
I wanted to, and they asked me as I was coming out of Alderson, that camp that I was in for a while, and my parole officer wouldn't give me the time to do it. You know, it takes.
The camp, yeah.
I was allowed to be out of my house 8 hours a day.
The parole officer said no?
No, that bastard.
He said, well, you're not allowed to leave.
His name and his number.
Yeah, yeah. But they wouldn't let you do so. No. But Lauren called you and said, would you like to host?
Yeah, I'm so pissed. But
Oh, my God.
maybe someday.
No, you'd be fantastic.
Oh, I
host.
would. I would be amazing.
Yeah. You would.
Start a campaign.
Speaking of shows that love you, Alan Cumming was asked last week who he wants most to be on the next season of.
Have you been on it?
The Traitors.
Have you been on The Traitors?
I would love to be on The Traitors.
You want to go with me? We can go.
Go
Scotland.
together?
We'll go to Scotland.
Let's go to Scotland together, be a team?
Yeah. We can be the 2 worst traitors there ever were on that show.
Now, have you seen Traitors?
No.
Okay, well, it's. I don't know. I'm trying to
watch it though now that I heard that he wants me to come on because it would be sort of fun. I'm trying to do everything that's fun.
Yeah.
I want to do. You know, coming on this show is like fun for me.
Yeah, good.
You know.
I love that. It should be. I'm trying to think if you'd be good. I mean, you're good at everything you do, but I think The Traitors. The idea of it is it's like 15 celebs, and you go on and you go to play, and then you sit around the table and you all put blindfolds on, and Alan Cumming goes around it in a circle. And then if you get tapped on the shoulder, that means you're a traitor.
Ooh.
And you have to kill everybody.
Ooh. Good.
So, but I think that you might be too famous.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you'd be targeted unfairly.
Scotland, they don't know me in Scotland.
They know you in Mars. They know you in the universe. You're Martha Stewart. That's why you're in this Uber Eats commercial. Hello.
Oh, it was so much fun to do that commercial.
It was good?
Well, it was a whole day of. It was not only commercial. Then you have to do all the social media stuff and Charlie X.
Right, here's you and Charlie XCX.
Oh yeah, look at her.
Now, you too.
I got to wear a pair of her sunglasses.
Oh,
she has a whole box of fancy big sunglasses, and I got to pick my own.
Did she say that you were a brat?
Of course.
She did.
That's why I was there, because I am the brat.
You are brat. You're the OG brat, but also.
I didn't really know who she was when I sat down next to her.
It's okay, that's fine. But now you know.
It was pretty truthful what we were saying.
It wasn't the acting. It was no acting in that spot.
We didn't have to act at all. She didn't know who I was, and I didn't know who she was.
That's perfect, right? It'll work for the ad. But also, our pal Matthew McConaughey is in this as well.
He was terrifying.
He's terrifying?
Well, to work with.
Why?
Well, he's a master of his craft.
Oh, he loves it.
And he's scary because it takes him like a half an hour to get into each character. He's many characters in this commercial.
Oh, really?
Wait till you see. And it's the 59th LIX, Licks.
Ooh.
Super Bowl. Licks.
Yeah.
And so he's talking about licks. and he's talking about food, and he's talking about Uber, and he's talking about, all these funny things. He's hysterical, but it was scary to watch him.
Do that.
I've never really, worked on a stage with or in a movie, so it was sort of fun to see the acting
I didn't
come
know he
out.
plays more than Mike Dick.
Oh, yeah. Many characters.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, fun. I want to talk to you quickly about Uber Eats, but really I want to know when it comes to party food, okay? What's the Martha approach for Super Bowl?
Oh, it's, the regulars, like the buffalo wings. I love buffalo wings, and I
me
make
too.
like 4 different kinds.
You do?
Yeah. And I like Martha's macaroni and cheese, 4-cheese macaroni and cheese. It's really good. And I like good drinks. So I'll be making, if I weren't going to the Super Bowl, I would be making lots of good drinks.
I thought we'd play a fun game speaking about that. It's called the blind ranking, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the idea is, here's a list, 1 through 6 things, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to show you something that you would have at a Super Bowl.
Is this all real turf?
Yes. It's all real turf, yes.
Okay.
Now, Martha, I'm going to read you 6 things. You have to just tell me where it goes on the list, and you can't move it once it's placed on the list, and that's where it lives forever. All right, ready to play this? All right. 7-layer dip, where does it end up on the 1 through 6?
7-layer dip, 4.
Okay. I think we all think we know what 1 is going to be. I don't really love a 7-layer dip.
I do. If it has caviar in it.
I just think what starts out looking beautiful, then it gets real kind of messy.
Then you mix it up.
Oh.
And then you dip your chips into it. You can fix it.
I can? Nachos.
Nachos, oh, that's at least 2.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think that's 2. Yeah. This is good. You know it. I mean, wings.
Wings, 1.
1, yeah, sorry. This is silly. I don't know why I would put it. Fruit platter.
Oh, number 6.
Yeah, number 6. I don't know how. I don't even know how that got on there. Ooh, pigs in a blanket.
Oh, 3.
So this is a great list, by the way. What? You have Jell-O shots.
Oh, well, that's 5.
Yeah, all right, so that'll be 5, but okay, that was almost, up there, number 1. I think this is a great list.
I made, they fell off. Here. Pigs in a blanket.
I know, yeah.
7-layer
dip,
Jell-O
yeah.
shots.
Hey, by the way, speaking of Jell-O shots, I have one here. Would you like to do it? Hey, before we do this, I want to show you a clip. Here's Martha Stewart and Charlie XCX in a teaser for their Uber Eats Super Bowl commercial. Take a look.
We listen and we don't judge.
Honestly, Charlie, when my agent first sent me your name, I thought it was the Wi-Fi password.
We listen and we don't judge. Well, when my agent told me you were doing this, I thought you'd be doing the catering.
We listen and we don't judge.
I thought a Super Bowl was something I could order on Uber Eats.
I thought it was something else.
We listen and we don't judge.
But seriously, who are you again?
That's really funny. Martha Stewart, everybody. Check out our new Uber Eats commercial on Super Bowl Sunday. We'll be right back with Ohio State football coach Ryan Day. Stick around.